Some keen-eyed residents of Sheffield may have noticed a mysterious book popping up in libraries, shops, on notice boards, and even in your local Wetherspoons. This is Equinox of the Sods, a political satire by East Sheffield-based writer Andy Smith, who's taken a more direct approach to promoting his work.
It's the first time that I'd written something of a suitable measure, or that I felt was worth kind of putting out into the world in that degree. I very much like the DIY ethos with creative projects and outlets anyway. I realised that with it being a fairly short story and how I envisioned or actually created the physical product with help of a couple of colleagues at the time, that it was fairly easy for me to produce on my own. And it's just a bit different as well. I saw it as a way of kind of connecting with people a little bit. Again, being true to how I'm trying to channel, take the negative state of what was happening in government and how it filtered into life in the UK, and just provide a bit of light relief. So I felt it gave me the best chance of actually doing that, of actually giving it to people who might appreciate it.
As well as leaving copies for chance residents to discover, Mr. Smith has set up stalls across the city distributing copies to the public, and his work can be found across South Yorkshire and beyond.
So I think people have engaged with it fairly well. There has been a mixed response, but I felt that with typically with the Sheffield demographic and typical political consensus here, a lot of people are on board, shall I say, with the message that I've tried to convey, or I've enjoyed the kind of parody element.
As the temperature drops, Equinox may be the perfect winter warmer alongside a hot beverage. Mr. Smith has high hopes for the future and believes more writers should be proactive in promoting their work.
I focused a lot of effort so far on the immediate area and within Sheffield, distributing it within Sheffield, which has been well received. I have began to sow seeds further afield, and I would quite like for the future to just keep expanding the reach. I think a lot of different places throughout the UK could be good to engage with. I've even taken some copies abroad so far, and yeah, as long as I've got copies to hand to distribute, then I'm more or less happy to put them anywhere and just see what people make of it. Engage with other people, connect with creatives. Who knows what the future holds?